Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to Decisive Decisions, episode number 11. Today we are going to be looking at our lineups from the last game week. Also this game week just gone because it's pretty much finished. We haven't got our rewards yet, but we're going to run through it. We're then going to be spinning the wheel because we do indeed have some negative decisives. A potential for a giveaway there, we shall see. And then I'll be showing you my new lineup, including the LALIGA lineup that you guys voted for as the next team that I should move into. Let's get into it. Before we get started, guys, if you are brand new to Sorare and you haven't signed up already, if you click the link down below in the description, you can get yourself up to $150 or £150, depending where you are, of free credits. All you got to do is buy cards on auction or an instant buy. There's a couple of promos going on at the moment with Quick Play where you can get cards and enter them in to try and move up the ranks and secure your part of that 20,000. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to hit me up. And as always, I'm happy to help. And I'm always speaking to you guys over on X. So to start off with, we have our team that we built, our first limited team back. And it was an absolute shambles. This team summarizes everything about my Sorare journey in the last couple of months, last month. We're only like 2 months into the season. You can see in the bottom left, the budget has dropped down to £29. That is because we bought our new team. But looking at this, we're in Division 1 from when we were in Limited before. Mohamed Salah is now been dropped. In hindsight, don't know why I bought him. I just thought he'd start doing well. I also didn't even think about the fact that the African Cup of Nations is about to start. So he was a hideous buy. Virgil van Dijk did alright, 62 points, clean sheet. He was my captain. At least I got the captain choice right. Lacroix conceding 2 goals to United. Same for Dean Henderson. And Caicedo getting sent off early on against Arsenal means he is banned for this or the next game week. Also banned for the game week upcoming, which is very, very frustrating because we put a lot of our budget into him and I've had to go and get a replacement. So why not go into the current game week and see how we are doing? So we obviously needed to hit 360 points. We missed it last week, which is why we have 1 negative decisive. We missed it again this week as well, 349 points, much closer. Once again, Salah didn't start, which really threw me off. I mean, I expected him to start. You do not see a player like Salah being dropped 2 games in a row, but it happened. Van Dijk picking up 68. Dean Henderson and Lacroix doing what I knew they could do, which is why I bought them. Clean sheet against Burnley and some really nice scores. And then Xhaka was the player that I bought in like last minute because I completely forgot Caicedo was injured. And it was between him or spend a lot of the budget on Foden. And I mean, you can see to the right how painful that is because Foden got 100. So if we had Foden in here, he would have been captain. So we'd be looking at 150 points minimum minus what? 49 and then minus an extra 30 there. We would have been looking at another 80 points. We definitely would have been getting some decent essence to craft. So that is just really frustrating, but pretty much sums up. You guys would have seen I wanted to get Gay, picked up Lacroix instead. You know, if we had Gay captain there as well, we're looking at another 50 points. It's all painful. It's all annoying decisions. But at least we got first place in Classic. Or it's not Classic, it's Common. Eventually I'll get that right first time. But that means nothing. Unfortunately, we can't replicate the 493 over here. But let's go look at the rewards. When I said go look at my rewards, I completely forgot that my reward is to spin the wheel twice because I didn't manage to hit the streak twice. And we have no cash to add because we didn't hit any... we did hit. We've hit 1 decisive. Right, so we've got £10 added. I don't think we hit a decisive last week. No, Van Dijk just hit 62. So I didn't even think about this, but we do have 1 decisive. So we have 1 positive decisive and 2 negative. So if we go back into the wheel, we're going to have 2 spins. We're starting off with £10. I mean, I would love to keep it, but what are we going to be doing with this £10? So let a viewer decide your next purchase. Okay, that's quite interesting. So if you guys are interested in deciding my next purchase, head down to the comments down below and let me know who you want to get. You literally can choose anyone. So you can strengthen my Premier League team, you can strengthen my La Liga team, or you can force me to buy a player from any competition, any of the cash paying competitions, and it has to be in season. But you are ultimately going to have the decision in what league I go into next. So leave that down below, which player you want me to buy. I'll give you the budget a little later on. We'll get the second wheel spin underway. What are we going to be doing with the second one? We're going to be losing £10. That's fantastic. That's not fantastic. That's complete sarcasm. Which means for this episode, we have a £0 budget and all we have is this £28.64 in the budget. Because we've already bought our La Liga team. So I'm going to give you full reign of the budget. £28.64. You can pick my next player to buy. I will randomly pick a comment. And I'll do it. And I'll do a random number generator. I'll go through all of the comments and I will pick one at random. So leave it down below who you guys think I should go with next. So the budget has gone down and we have moved into team number 2. We're getting the show back on the road. Here we have team number 1, which was the Premier League players. Had to pick up a Granit Xhaka for £19.57. But we are going for La Liga and you guys wanted me to see if I could do it without any of the top players. Obviously, I picked up Vinicius Jr., who is class in La Liga as a top player. But he's not in season. He's classic. He fits the budget kind of. So I'm happy that kind of counts. Hopefully you guys won't be too displeased with that one. But in defence, we've gone for Batala and then Lejeune and Nunez. Midfield, Febas and Vinicius Jr. So you can see the prices I paid. The team's coming in at about about £75. Quick mental maths there. So for £75, that's not bad. I mean, if you're looking at hitting streak 3, that's pretty much $65 paid back. So it's pretty much the cost of the team. Let's go look at my lineups for this weekend. So here they are, the teams for the weekend. We're starting off in Division 3. We can't exactly win much. I mean, if we did get first, that's the team paid for straight away. That's the great thing about buying cards this time of the season. The XP isn't great. We could have a look at leveling some up, but it's not letting me pick it. Why can't I level this up? Do I need to do it outside here? Let's see if I've got any XP to level these up. So we do indeed have about 489. So he's on 6%. Vinicius is on 7. Don't know what happened with my voice there. He's on 9. Febas is probably one of my top players. Great game this weekend. So we are going to be using it all on him. None of these, unfortunately, can level up much. So let's go back into picking the team. So Batala, really nice fixture against Espanyol. I can't remember where Espanyol. So Espanyol are currently 6th. I thought that was a nice fixture. I didn't realise how well Espanyol done. Hopefully, we're hoping for a 0-0 here. I quite like his last kind of scores. Like a clean sheet against Real Madrid is just extremely impressive. A clean sheet here again against Oviedo, and then a clean sheet in the European Conference League. So we have extra utility with these players. So we might be able to win some arenas as well, because we've got the Liverpool player, Chelsea player when he's off of his suspension. But overall, the scores aren't bad. They're either hit or they're miss. You know, if he doesn't get a top score, he has an absolutely appalling score. So that's the goalkeeper that we've gone with. I like to pair up my goalkeeper with a defender. So we've gone for Lejeune. Really, really good scores on Lejeune. I'm actually really, really happy with this one. How do I make this smaller? Because this is, no. Let's go even further. Lejeune, last 2 games, not the greatest scores in the world. But before that, a 68, an 84, a 94. And these are without even decisives. That's the type of player you want. And for £8, just seemed like an absolute steal. In midfield, we've gone for Alex Febas. He did cost a pretty penny, but once again, Elche have been quite good this season. I mean, they're only in 11th, but they're against Girona, which is a really nice game. Hopefully, he should be creating quite a lot from that midfield. A 90 against Real Madrid with a goal. And then just look at the rest of the scores. 62, 74, 60, 73, 79, 69. All of these without decisives. These are the kind of scores, they're the kind of players you want. They're almost like the Valverde or Pedri, you know. If they don't get a decisive, they're still going to hit a high score because they're so involved in the game. And Febas, for me, is one of those players. We've then doubled him up with another Elche boy, and this is Alvaro Nunez. Once again, he's decisive capable, to be fair. I don't know where he plays in defence. I'm not going to lie, I've never watched Elche play. I mean, I watched the Real Madrid game and I've probably watched the Barcelona game. But once again, scores are insane. Like, for this prize player, I think he cost me £12, £13. We got the Christmas edition as well. And then, I don't need to say anything about this absolute baby of Vinicius Jr. His scores of late have not been great, but hopefully he starts getting more and more game time. There is the massive risk that he gets rotated with City in the midweek. But that's the risk I'm willing to take. I want to buy these teams to last the rest of the season now. I'm not planning on selling them like I did before, because on an international break I had a whim and decided to move into rare. We are staying with these players. Maybe, I might sell on a Vinicius and pick up someone if the budget's a bit more friendly and in season forward. But for now, Vinicius, it was the player I wanted to go with. Phoebas has the best chance of starting, so he is the captain. And that is the team. I'm hoping to get into Division 2. That's the main goal here. And then the prize pool wise, if we could get top 50 and pick up $5, I'll be extremely happy. We want to hit 360 points for the streak, but an extra $5 would not go amiss. And then we have our second team, slightly amended. Dean Henderson and Lacroix away against Fulham. Not the easiest game, but Fulham have been bad recently. They haven't been great. Xhaka, I don't know why he's 70% start against City. Surely he's needed. Van Dijk picking up great scores. Away to Leeds. Pretty much everyone's away. And hopefully Salah starts. So guys, it is only a quick one for me today. We're still low on the teams. We didn't have any rewards. We haven't got anything to craft. I know, a bit boring. I could open a lot of Essence packs because for some reason I have 11,000. Oh no, that's XP. I have 9,400 common Essence. But I don't really want to do that. I don't want to bore you guys. These are the teams. Don't forget to comment down below if you want to be the one to pick my next player. And you could direct this whole series. You could direct the next team we go in. So if you guys want to be more involved in this series, that's the whole point of it. Drop it down below. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. There's been a lot of you guys. Also, Xmas giveaways every day on my X. You guys are loving those at the moment. So don't forget to get involved. And I'll see you on Saturday, where this is one of my funnest videos I've made so far. We are going to be picking or opening some Topps Premier League packs. And we get some nice numbered cards. And they are going to be picking my team for the weekend on the main account. I'll see you on Saturday. Thanks for watching.